a second. Alright, let's see. YouTube, Twitch. I'm about to add Facebook to this shit. Oh. I'm about to be raw. Oh. You can't be raw.
Pastor used the word in church, authentic. Authenticity.
Is it raw?
Authenticity. It's the word of the day. Being authentic. Being your authentic self.
Shoot her up. Alright, hold on. Let me do a sound check real quick.
Sound check, mic 1, 2, 1, 2. What you gonna do?
You so lame.
I have to leave in an hour.
What is that noise? What is the noise? What is that noise? And there's a echo, so let me. There's like a low beeping. I wonder if our audience can hear it. Yo, what's going on YouTube and Twitch? Bro, I can't hear that. Yo. Alright, let's
He shut down Maria.
Ooh, I don't like the dual mic. This is my mic.
I think she handled it gracefully though.
Great. Got that mic over there. Yo, I'm checking the audio.
Should do this before you go live. Just saying.
True.
Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Why are you whispering?
What you gonna do? Yo, I got work to do. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Alright, that's better. That's way better.
You're welcome. It's already the second day in September. 2018 is going by so fast.
You saw what? Yo. Alright, that's way better. Alright guys, what's going on? How are you guys doing?
Are you gonna keep us up on time?
Huh? Breeding Ninja Network here.
Are you gonna keep us
Checking in.
Hmm?
I mean, I don't have to keep them on. If you really want to make a big deal
Just
about
put it
it.
around your neck.
Whatever, man. I'm
Thank you.
trying to stay productive wise.
Okay, go.
Breeding Ninja Network, we here. What's going on? It's me and Bree. Ninja and Bree.
That's not how we started off.
Hey, we're doing something new now. It's new, guys. It is what it is. With the Pupperino kids. Coming to you guys with some new hots, some new heats.
Ready? What are you doing? Literally all this should have been done before you press live.
It's all
Mr. Production Guy. It's been 5 minutes.
We lost our audience.
I would have too.
Anyways. Alright, we're not doing this. Alright. Cool. What? We starting over. We're live. There's no starting over. So, what are you trying to say?
You took too long, Mr. Production Guy.
Hey, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes it be like that.
And don't yell at me.
No one's yelling at you.
Hey guys, I'm Bree.
And I'm Ninja.
And this is Bree Ninja Network.
Trying some new stuff, as I said earlier.
With technical difficulties.
There's a little technical difficulty, but the rocky starts ain't gonna stop us. Not at all. So, we got some stuff to talk about today.
Summer is almost over.
Summer is almost over.
I would say summer 18 was one to remember.
It was pretty cool. We have a summarization of the summer.
Boo.
Video that we released like a couple days ago. If you guys check it out on our YouTube channel. And it's on our Facebook page. And we have teasers of it on our Instagram. Make sure you guys check out all those too.
All of our summer adventures starting with
just a reminder.
Woo. Alaska.
Social reminders. Woo. Yeah, we went to a cruise to Alaska.
Colorado.
It was Colorado. We went to Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Father's Day.
We went to.
Barely. It's like a day trip.
We went to a couple places. Where else did we go?
That was it, honestly. That was it.
Yeah, I guess that's it for the most part. We biked a lot. We bought bikes in the beginning of the summer.
I would say that's like the biggest thing.
Every year. We bought bikes in the beginning of the summer. I wanted a bike. We wanted a bike for like years.
Gary made me buy a bike, and I resented it at first, but it's actually been a huge part of our summer. It's been added to our workout routine.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like 200,
so
300 miles.
Explore our area.
Because we live in a bike town, and they respect the bikes. Anywhere where you live in a bike town, say get a bike. They respect your bike. They have a whole lane for it. They have turning lanes and all that stuff for it. You should get a bike.
I wouldn't say it's Victoria, but
yeah, Victoria. We biked in Canada. That was cool. They respect bikes up there too. They respect bikes a lot of places. Like Japan. I want to bike in Japan. I want to bike in. Where else? It's really big biking.
Well, we were busy spending our time outdoors, though. There was a lot going on in like the entertainment, music, even sports world this summer.
Like I say, we're going to start off with, I guess, capping off what happened at the beginning of the summer, right? Which, while we were in Alaska, right?
Was that in May?
I was say, while we were in Alaska, the start of the spicy rat beef summer.
It was
sure enough,
rat beef summer.
As soon as we, I guess, went off, Pusha T dropped his album right when we left to go to Alaska. And during the entire time, we had to get on boat Wi-Fi to listen to, because Drake dropped his response while we were on the boat too. All this stuff was going on the boat, and we had to listen to it via boat Wi-Fi, which was terrible.
Keep going.
Shout out to what did we ride? We rode Royal Caribbean, and that's when we found out about Drake's kid, or the rumors, all this Drake's kid.
Pusha T and Drake's rap
Pusha T.
started.
It was the whole rollout, Adidas, all that stuff.
There's been debate all summer who won.
The entire summer, because that was a month before Drake actually released his album.
I would say Drake focused on the music. I think Drake did what he does every summer and produced summer hits, and stayed on top of the charts, while Pusha T and others were busy just trying to end him because people are tired of him being on top.
You can't hear us that much.
Can you guess who's the Drake fan between us?
Let me see. Up the mics. If you can't hear, say hopefully that's better. Oops. Which mic are we using? We're using this mic.
Yes.
This mic. Yes.
Better.
Is that better, Lux? 23C? I hope so.
As I was saying, Drake focused on the music, staying on the charts, while Pusha T was more focused on ending him, along with other rappers that just want to see him fall.
Drake's had beef with a whole bunch of rappers since his career, just like his fellow previous Young Money, Cash Money star, who also has been a part of the Spicy Summer. That's not what I was talking about.
Who are you talking about?
Let's talk about Nicki Minaj.
We're not there yet. We're not there. We're not
Spicy
there
Summer.
yet. Okay, we're not there yet. Going back to Drake, I like what Ice Cube said in an interview recently, or when it all was going on, was that like rappers have this stint of being at the top or reaching their peak, and then other rappers try to come and take that, and they take their spot.
It's a continuous cycle.
Yeah, but Drake's been at the top and kind of reached his peak a while ago. But who's like coming to really take that spot? There's so many rappers taking digs at him.
Weird spot in hip hop's where like no one's really. It's like, you know,
like
people like J. Cole doesn't want it. Kendrick, you know, he says he's number one already. It's like there's so many people. They are up there with Drake, but they just.
I felt like Kendrick was up there with Drake last year. Did Kendrick release new music this year?
The whole Black Panther collaboration is Kendrick was on almost every song.
Which I think he will get awarded for next year.
They should get Grammys and Oscars. I'm still saying it for that whole soundtrack. It's an amazing soundtrack.
Pusha T's not there.
Pusha T. He's in. I think, like, is he nominated for a Grammy? Like, they giving him that rap album for as far as a rap album, even though it's only 7 songs, and the last song is what started the whole Drake and him beef with him going to Drake Infrared. It's actually not a bad album. Like, a lot of people are saying it's one of the best albums of this summer because it's a lot of music that's been released, but a lot of it hasn't been. Drake Scorpion was cool. He wasn't all that though. I love Astroworld, Travis Scott. I've said that on my Twitch multiple times.
Yeah. What about Kanye and
the Kanye thing? Say Kanye, Kid Cudi, Nas.
Oh yeah, that was all within
Kanye,
like 2
Kid
weeks.
Cudi, Nas, and dang it,
Tiana
Taylor. And apparently, Designer had a 7 release too, but. Those are okay. Kanye put his super production in, his super beats.
So Kanye had an eventful summer. That's your boy.
No, Kanye used to be my boy. We can say this live and publicly. Kanye used to be my boy, and I supported him musically only. Let's just establish that.
I feel like Drake took more
his
digs
antics
at Kanye than he did at Pusha.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Because the Spicy
he was
Summer,
more angry with Kanye.
Well, Kanye definitely gave Pusha T the insides. Come on now, Pusha T just came up with all that stuff. CEO, he's the CEO of his company, right? Pusha T's the CEO of Kanye's company. They work together. He got the Adidas information. It just adds up.
One person that stayed quiet though was Jay-Z. Are him and Kanye still?
Kanye got too much things to worry about. I feel like Jay-Z and his problems are probably on the back burner right now. Because did you see what he released this week? Like, say he thinks that Drake's threatening him. He said Drake sent him the purple devil face emoji. You didn't see that this week? Kanye had an interview this week in Chicago, and he was talking about like how Drake was. He said the whole beef is over a beef, not any of this personal stuff. And he was talking about how Drake's low key threatening him.
How is it over a beat when Drake's whole child got exposed?
Hey, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the interview. It was released a couple days ago. I didn't see all of it, but I saw when he was talking about Drake threatening him. And I was like, Drake said the mob ties, all the gangster rap songs he put on Scorpion was aimed at Kanye. It wasn't aimed at Pusha. Pusha started the beef, but Kanye got all the back burner. Legit.
When did Culture 2 come out?
Culture 2 came out
before the summer?
Yeah, that was February.
Right before summer.
Yeah, that was...
But they delayed their tour, but now they're on tour, which people say is actually pretty good. I kind of want to go.
Yeah, it would actually be a dope tour to go to. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the Migos. I like Drake. We've seen Drake in concert though, and I've seen the Migos in concert as well.
I've never seen the Migos in concert.
I don't have to see them both.
And I can always see Drake again in concert. Yes.
So what else? Let's say Spicy Summer continued. There was a couple. I'm trying to think. Whatever. Besides the Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott.
I feel like that's the next big thing to talk about.
That's very
Which is
spicy.
Still
as
going
well.
on, kinda.
Most definitely going on. Even though I think Nicki finally got her number one. It was like the second week or third week. She got it. But it wasn't her first. It wasn't the first because Astroworld it's platinum now. Sold more than 500,000 copies.
And his tour is starting soon, or
I think it did start already. Because I've heard good things about like these planning out like moving seats and mosh pits and all this other stuff.
He made an appearance on the Drake and Migos tour, which was interesting. It kind of makes you think, did Drake take a side?
Most definitely.
Travis thing.
Drake and him have a single on Astroworld, and it's a hot single, and Drake's gonna ride that wave. That's what he does. He rides the wave, right?
And you mentioned for the first time that he's not featured on Nicki's album.
That's very true. He is not featured on Nicki. Some people
or
think
the first time in a while.
See, so okay, back to Spicy Summer. So it's been spicy for Drake. It was a little spicy for Lil Wayne as well. I think this summer was when he finally got his 50 mil from Universal, and Birdman has recently apologized to him in front of the whole world at like a concert they were doing.
Now Tyga's suing both of them.
Yep,
just to throw that in there.
Just to get that money. It's a Young Money, Cash Money, Spicy Summer
War.
for sure. So now Nicki has his beef with Travis Scott for the Astroworld sales or whatever because she deserved the #1 spot in her
I
mind.
think as a marketing person or someone that's taking marketing now, I think it's kind of smart of Travis knowing that the digital world and online is taking over.
Super smart.
Him
he's not the only one doing it.
tying in clothes.
Jay-Z bought 1 million copies of his album with Samsung.
Too.
Like this packaging deal is not anything brand new.
I would say that's more smart. I don't know who it's more smart on. That was smart on Samsung's part too.
I mean, it's business. Business is business. Period. It's good business. There's nothing wrong with. I mean, does it kind of muddy up the numbers? In my opinion, a little bit. But the streaming avenues kind of muddy up the numbers, anyways. And who really? Some people do actually care about numbers. I'm not gonna say who cares about numbers. But when you're Nicki Minaj, who's been doing this for 10 years and you've been putting up great numbers, I wouldn't take it too hard. I wouldn't be calling out babies.
She's also been the only female in the rap game, which I feel like is changing.
Yeah, she sees the water changing.
Not just with Cardi B.
The Cardi B trains.
Cardi B fan.
You're right, because everyone. She don't even. Do you even listen to Rhapsody? Rhapsody's actually a dope artist. She's a dope hip hop head. Who else? There's other little ones like Tink and someone else. I miss both.
That's Sweetie Girl.
Oh man, she's not coming. Cardi B has one of the more bigger themes.
Team Cardi B. I like both of them, but Nicki,
yeah, this Queen Radio, she's done 4 episodes so far this summer where she's been exposed. She has these awards where she's exposing people in the industry. She's claimed Travis Scott's manager made this smear campaign where they released her ticket sales, showing that she's canceled her tour. She delayed the album. She released the album. The numbers weren't looking nice. She had a whole like media fire burning where she was talking about all different types of rappers and other people that aren't supporting her.
I do like Barbie Dreams.
The album's not bad. The Queen is not a bad album.
I only downloaded 3 songs, so I only like 3 songs. But I only listened to 1, and I feel like Barbie Dreams is the best song.
This definitely the single that came out. It's the one she's. Even though this is the second time she's done this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a remix of Biggie's song where she's talking about all the rappers that she's trying to get with when he was talking about all the R&B singers that he was trying to get with back in '93, I think, when the song originally came out. She made a first version of it before she popped, and this is her actual second. And it's hot, it's cool.
It's the best song on the album.
The fact that the parody song is the best song on the album, though, I don't know. That kind of makes... In Bree's opinion, that may say something, but it's a pretty dope album. She's spitting bars, but it is a lot of the stats and look at my stats. I'm not gonna go into the whole Nicki. I'm not trying to do that right now, but I have it. I have my Nicki back if I have to rap.
Anything else in the rap game? Any music?
So we just ended the summer. Bree's trying to skip. We listened to the album and she's already skipping us. So the end Spicy Summer, Eminem just dropped the music 2 days ago. Kamikaze, his album.
Confession, I haven't listened to it yet.
She hasn't listened to the whole thing, but she was just listening to parts of it. I didn't know Rihanna being a super Eminem fan is actually something I'm proud of. I am an Eminem fan. That was Slim Shady to now.
I was a super fan, but
that was him, Ludacris. I liked comedy rappers back in the day. Like any rappers that could spit bars but also funny. Him, Luda, who else?
So I kind of said I was getting to that. I said new music.
Yeah.
So Eminem dropped new music.
You say that Kamikaze album, he's pretty much spicing up the end of the summer because he's calling out everybody. Like anyone who's talked about his last album, Revival, which was released last spring, spring 2007. Yeah, it was a couple media outlets and like hip hop personalities that spoke out about it. I personally wasn't a big fan of that album either, but I took a couple songs and put it on my playlist. But a lot of people trash, especially like people like Joe Budden, which he mentions. Joe Budden's actually signed him on Slim Shady Records, Interscope, as like a slaughterhouse thing. It's a lot of they had a whole controversy last year when he spoke out about it. Now Eminem's calling out on the songs, calling out Tyler. He's calling out a lot of people. Listen to the album; it's actually pretty dope. A lot of people who had criticisms of his Revival album, they're saying this album's pretty dope. And I agree. I 100% agree. He's getting back to his Eminem bag. It's not his political stance.
Quavo's dropping music this month.
Hopefully it's not as spicy. I don't think the Migos have any beef. A lot of people have been thinking everyone's thinking the same thing though when Quavo's dropping the single. Are the Migos breaking up? No, they are not.
He said they're not.
Everyone knows they're not.
Offset's been on different singles. He's acting stupid in between.
Offset, like I explained to you, Bree. I haven't heard. You ever heard the
Takeoff one?
The Takeoff. Let's say they've had different projects that come out. I think it's smart for them to branch out and come. As long as they stay together as a unit, them branching out really isn't.
I think it does help. They are family. So
exactly, like it's keeping the family. Like, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Gambino dropped a song last night.
It was a couple hours ago, 11, 12 hours ago.
Last night.
What's it called?
Feels Like Summer.
Feels Like Summer. It's interesting.
I barely listened to the song, so I was so...
Yeah, he made like an animated visual.
Yeah.
And
I was so in tune with the video. I'm like, who is this?
It's really interesting. He like shows almost everybody who's current in the rap game.
Basically tuning out all the BS
parodies and funny, silly stuff. Yeah, pretty much the spicy summer that we all saw. He's like, you know.
I love him.
It's actually an interesting video.
I'm about to go rewatch it after this.
I think I would definitely recommend, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
And the song's pretty cool. It's really chill. It's a really mellow song, like something you would jam out in the car. You know, you be driving on a hot summer day. Yeah, it's
what you would expect from Gambino.
Well, it sounds like a Redbone track.
That's what it reminded me of.
It's a real chill. It's like it's in that bag. Anything from that whole type of album, that 70s type album. It's not. You don't know his old stuff.
Even the video.
His old Gambino stuff. Gambino is a spit.
His video
fire.
Actually kind of reminds you of the 70s too.
All right. I mean, maybe Gambino just showing his age a little bit. I think Atlanta was approved for season 3, so looking forward to that. Was
season 2 okay?
It's How to Rob, or was it Robin season? I don't know if we talked about it before. It was cool. It was a different take.
Season 1 was better.
I want to say it was a different take on the story. Like the first season was establishment of the story, I guess, the way he was trying to go with Paperboy and being the manager. This one was literally just like every episode was a joke. Yeah, like every episode was like jokes. It was funny though.
But anyways, we're gonna recap on this before.
Let's say we would like to tell you guys about TV shows because we watch a lot of them, but we'll see as
for another day.
Possibly.
Sports.
So yeah, get into the sports bag. Yes, as we see, we're in our Georgia Red.
College football kicked off yesterday, or Thursday, Friday.
So I was like, this week.
But yesterday was really the big day, big Saturday. Because it was
our start, and we started off with a bang.
Georgia was the only goose egg on the board. Although there were some
0.
There were some teams that scored more, like Bama, I think scored like 51. I think Clemson scored like 77. Forgot who they played, but it was a day full of blowouts. It wasn't really that exciting. I think Auburn and Washington were kind of close. Kind of makes sense why they were the Chick-fil-A game of the day. But you have Miami.
There was a lot of people watching that. I would say we would have watched it.
It was right here in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
You get caught up watching an awesome movie that we should have saw earlier this year. I would love to do a video review all on just Ready Player One.
For another video.
Even though it's old.
Our game was blown out so much that we stopped watching and just watched a movie.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we gotta be honest with you guys. It was awesome. 45-0. We were, like Bree said, we were the only goose egg.
I like how we got to see both Jake Fromm and Justin Fields kind of one off each other.
Yep.
I think they'll make a good combo for the rest of the year. Bama took the same approach with their 2 quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Tua. I just actually watched a video of Nick Saban going off on Marie Taylor. It's like, stop asking me that. He's going to play both of them. He's not going to pin one against the other or disrespect the other. But we'll see.
Yeah, I just wish,
this championship,
as far as our team
the
yesterday,
championship of 2 quarterbacks.
I wish we got to see a little bit more throwing though. Like I said,
I feel like Justin threw a little bit more.
Yeah.
Jake throws a lot of short passes. I think we got to see Justin throw a little.
Period.
Yeah.
Our receiver core.
We always have a great running back, so it looks like this year it'll be Swift and Holyfield. They both had good runs yesterday.
We got a new receiver from the West Side, and he had a 72. So his first, I think, catch of the game, it was a 72-yard touchdown.
He just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
basically.
So
and then Ridley, of course, the other receiver. So
most definitely.
What are you doing? Anywho, any other college sports or any other thing sports? Any other sports?
Let's see. When does the NFL start? I mean, we're not watching it.
NFL think I start in like another week, I think.
Yeah. Probably only watching that.
Super Bowl held right here in Atlanta.
We will be hosting that though. I was say we may not be watching NFL all season long, but we will be ready.
Yeah, when it comes to professional sports, we're more of like the playoff. We like NFL playoffs, NBA playoffs. We don't really watch on a day on the regular.
We're doing fantasy basketball this year. If anyone's interested.
Even then, are we gonna watch the games?
I watched some of the games of the players.
I may watch a few since LeBron changed teams.
No, I'm definitely watching some Laker games this year.
Oh yeah, he's a Laker fan. I forgot
Most definitely.
That.
I gotta just.
He hasn't really spoken.
I'm not gonna be happy while I watch.
But he hasn't spoken about the Lakers since Kobe retired, and now all of a sudden.
Well, we've been trash. There's nothing to talk about. 2 seasons that I watched since Kobe left, where we literally were the bottom of the Western Conference.
Who do you think will take number 1?
I don't even think we barely won double digits, huh?
Who do you think will take number 1?
What, in the West? Most likely the Warriors. Or the Rockets. The Rockets took number 1 last year, right?
Yeah. Do you think Melo make a difference? Steph was hurt a lot last year, though.
I think Melo going to the Rockets is one of the most silly decisions ever.
He should have stayed right here in Atlanta. Atlanta's on the come up. I'm just
Melo should stay somewhere where he can be comfortable not starting on the bench. Just saying. And the Rockets, I don't know where he starts at the Rockets. That team already is loaded.
I don't think that decision has been made.
I think it should be made.
Paul George stayed with Oklahoma. Do you think they'll do better this year?
I hope so. Melo was a part of some of the issues, but at the same time.
But who do they gain in return? They lost a problem, but who did they gain?
That's actually a good question. Hopefully Paul George has gained some confidence because he was scoring, and before he got kicked out of the playoff, he was scoring 36 a game. I don't understand. That's what I understand how he scored 36 a game in that last game where they actually needed him. This man couldn't get past. What was it? Everyone was him. He had 7. I think Melo had. I never forget that game. I was so disappointed. They both had like under 10, and they got kicked out first round. Boy.
East Coast. Who do you think will take number 1?
East Coast. Now that LeBron's out of it, I'm sure a bunch of teams are clawing to get.
I'm rooting for Kyrie. I'm rooting for Boston.
Oh yeah, Boston probably has one of the best. If they keep it all together and everyone circulates playing time accordingly.
We'll see how Philly does in their year too. They kind of had the Cinderella story last year. Everyone's rooting for them.
Yeah, but they had the Cinderella story, and then the playoffs they kind of showed. They just need some more. They need even more talent. They need more talent. They need more growth.
They need to grow. That's all. I think it should be a better season. I think it would definitely be a little more competitive. It's still definitely outweighed in the West than it is the East, but I think both sides would be more competitive. I do still think the winner will come from the West Coast, but
like it hasn't been the last couple of years. I don't
probably
think
for the next
that's
going to
change.
To be honest with you,
but especially with LeBron moving over there, like if he doesn't gain enough momentum to do what LeBron does, and that's just take over junk, unfortunately.
Have we reviewed enough football to make any predictions on who would go to the Super Bowl before the season kicks off?
See, I don't. I know that Georgia in college football, man, we gonna make it national championship again, y'all. If you a Georgia fan, you watching this, y'all already know we're going to the national championship again. Have you seen our schedule? We're going to the national championship again. We're taking it. We're taking it. Kirby Smart. Got it.
Our schedule's not really anything to brag about.
It really isn't.
I feel like Auburn is our only competition this year. That's it. Schedule-wise.
Yeah.
For UGA.
We got a couple SEC teams on the.
I mean, we play South Carolina next week, but they're not even ranked.
That's what I'm saying. So I think we play Tennessee. South Carolina. I think we play Tennessee this year. We play.
Not ranked.
Yeah, a bunch of unranked SEC teams.
Literally, the only ranked team that we play that will show us competition is Auburn, I think.
Yep. So hopefully we can skate to the national championship.
Like Alabama has done in the past. Just saying.
Yeah, it has happened before. Might as well happen for us.
I will say one big NFL news was Aaron Rodgers signing the biggest NFL contract ever with $134 million. And actually had some debate over the weekend of whether he's worth it or not.
And Bree only feels that way because she is, if we have not expressed in this channel already, a huge Aaron Rodgers.
How is he not worth it? He's the best quarterback in the league. Like, you can't say the one that's on the best team in the league.
The controversy,
you can't say that one.
Only because the man is I'm not going with the best because y'all know I'm rocking with my boy Brady.
When it comes to just the quarterback position,
I will say this,
Aaron
or
Rodgers
just on his team,
best.
he deserves all the money on his team.
In the league, that's why he got it all in the league.
Legit, Aaron Rodgers is his team.
Tom Brady won't see that money.
What?
Never.
Tom Brady has sponsorships about UGGs and other stuff.
Aaron Rodgers got sponsorships.
He has long money.
Aaron Rodgers got long money. But now the NFL paying him what he's worth. Tom Brady's on his way out.
Tom Brady got that legacy and the 5-ring.
He does. Hall of Fame. One of the best to ever do it.
He got the 5-finger discount.
One of the most successful. Tom Brady is the most successful quarterback.
Facts.
But Aaron Rodgers is the best
Big
quarterback.
facts only. To say.
Anyways, is that it in sports?
I'll say sports. Let's say football, basketball.
Small news, we don't really watch baseball. It's not really our thing, but the Atlanta Braves are making the playoffs for the first time in like...
Oh, one thing we forgot to cover about Spicy Summer Music.
What?
Brianna went on the Run tour and saw Queen Bee, Beyonce. Let me just say Beyonce. Beyonce, y'all's Queen Bee.
I'm still torn if On the Run 2 was the best concert I've ever been to. Because Drake and Wayne back in, what was that, 2015? 2014,
the Drake versus Lil Wayne, I think it was 2015.
Before I went to Beyonce, that was like the best concert I had ever been to. It's one of those things where I'd seen Lil Wayne in concert before. I didn't really need to see him again. I was going to see Drake for the first time, and I was super excited. But Wayne just got us so hyped that it just made the concert even better. He almost, if you ask me, should have won Atlanta, even though they tied, because Wayne just blew everyone off the stage. And so I kind of felt that way with On the Run. I've seen Jay in concert when Magna Carta Holy Grail came out.
It was dope. That was a dope
Great concert. Loved it. It was my first time seeing Jay. So this time I'm like going to see Beyonce since I've never seen her before. I'd seen Jay, but Jay just had me hyped the whole time. I couldn't really like sit there and focus on Beyonce's performance because Jay just blew me away. So
favorite hip hop artist to some people.
Maybe I need to see Beyonce by herself to see what all the, I'm not saying what all the hype is about. It's to just really get the full essence of the Beyonce performance. You know, not like oh yay, Beyonce's on stage and then oh my gosh, Jay that's my song. You know, like.
Jay got hits.
But I do put them up there together. Like, I don't know which concert is better. Both of them. On the Run 2 and Drake versus Wayne are two of the best concerts I've ever been to. But I don't know which one. We
should do that one day. Like, just tell people, like, I guess our top 5 concerts. I feel like we can at least fill out that much, right?
Those are my 2.
I said top 5, but yes, those are her 2 tops.
Those are just my 2. I don't think I have
we'll
top 5.
We'll give you our list. Really?
Yeah. I'm not really a J. Cole fan, so I wouldn't say J. Cole's on my list at all. That concert.
Is that in your concert? You haven't been to what? I thought you've been around the same amount of concerts as me, at least 10, right?
I don't remember Wayne's concert, the first one I went to.
Usher, and I'm talking about Usher and everything.
Drake versus, I never saw Usher in concert.
What concert did you go to as a kid? I thought it was Usher.
As a kid? That was, do y'all remember the Scream tour with like, it was Bow Wow and Pretty Ricky,
oh,
P2K,
I'm sorry.
and then Omarion.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
That was back in like,
I don't know why I thought that
younger days.
We're gonna give y'all a top. Brianna talk about Jacob, not necessarily our top 5, but I think we have been to 5 concerts together, but we have been to some separately.
Birthday Bash was kind of all over the place.
Birthday Bash, J. Cole, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Yeah, we've been to 5.
Anyways.
So yeah, we've been to 5 at least together. Another one separate as well. We should do top 5 concerts.
What else?
It'd be fun.
Anything else?
Let's see. Spicy Summer.
I think that's it for
Spike
Spicy
videos.
Summer.
Lots of new music, because we didn't even name all the new music that
What's
came
coming
out.
next for us? I think next we should do like the top movies of the summer.
No, because honestly, we can talk movies real quick. Honestly, the movies of this summer, summer 2018.
We need to cut it.
There is only one movie.
Avengers.
Exactly, Avengers is the only one that we kind of knew was going to be slow. Especially like what?
No, we had high hopes for the others like Ant-Man.
No, we liked Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp was cool.
On Ant-Man.
You did?
Yes.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Fell asleep. Fell asleep on Deadpool 2.
You fell asleep on Deadpool 2 as well?
Yes.
That came out this summer?
Yes.
That came out. That did come out this summer.
It came out after.
So yeah, this summer wasn't. I didn't mind Deadpool 2 so much, but Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't bad. It wasn't as funny.
I didn't get into it right now.
No, I think there's nothing wrong.
We're getting long.
It's supposed to be long. Hey, I guess we will give you a different video as far as the movies, but it won't be on top movies of this summer. It will be 2018 as a whole.
We're celebrating our anniversary this month. We'll have a video for that.
Yeah, coming down later in September.
2 years.
Also, we want to let you guys know that we do have we're trying to get a schedule going. Like we're a little off right now because yesterday was a very eventful day, but we're trying to get this thing going every Wednesday and every Saturday. If you guys who are tuning in now, if you guys want to tune in then to give a commentary, and we're just going to talk legit the same type of topics: music, sports, gaming,
entertainment,
technology, all that stuff. Oh, I forgot that's what I forgot. It's actually in the video. There is time. Let me just tell you guys about the iPhone leaks real quick.
I'm gonna dip out.
Fine. iPhone. It was an iPhone XS and the XS Plus have been leaked. There will be an event this September or September 12th. I think that's next week, I believe. Where there will be they'll be revealing the new products. I think there's a new line of watches that are coming out as well. If you guys want to check that out, I think I'll be doing some type of coverage of that on Twitch and maybe putting it up on my YouTube page. It's going to be, say, from the leaked designs, it looks really cool. There are some renderings out there that show pretty much an iPhone X and an iPhone X that's pretty much bigger, 6.1 inch screen. So the iPhone XS is going to be the same as the iPhone. The first, I guess the smaller model will be the 5.8, the same as the original, and then there's going to be a 6.5 inch, which is going to be like a huge phone with a huge monitor. But it's going to be really dope. I wish I hadn't got this thing before, because I definitely would love a plus size phone. And they got a new watch if you guys want to check that out. There's not a new game releases. So they usually leave this stuff to me. Game releases, there's September PlayStation Plus. You can get Destiny 2 for free because they got a new expansion pack they're trying to test out. You can get that free for PlayStation. There's also really good sales on Nintendo eShop. I was looking at not Into the Breach, but there was a Fellow Knight show. Actually, I don't think that's on sale anymore, but you should definitely check out the eShop. They have a couple sales on there as well. If you guys are into Monster Hunter, drop some friend codes and some information. Also, the Smash Brothers Ultimate. I guess I'm just giving you guys all the technology I've seen. Smash Brothers Ultimate. Nintendo's announced they're having playthroughs for Smash Bros. Ultimate at all types of Best Buys, or not all types, 10 Best Buys across America. And I actually happy that Atlanta gets to be one of those cities. So I'm definitely going to be attending if anyone wants to see. Maybe get some video, put it up there for anyone who's interested in Smash Ultimate stuff. I'm really going to play. I'm going to be there all day Saturday and Sunday. And that's it. I hope you guys will tune back in. We'll keep it like I said, Wednesdays and Saturdays. So when we'll start releasing these live streams or maybe some videos. We'll throw you guys all types of content because we love, we just having fun. Usually we're gonna have video game playthroughs. All right, we still gotta finish Mario Odyssey. I got a whole bunch of games actually for me and Bree to play.
Super delayed.
on the stream. So yeah, you guys just stay tuned. It's gonna be great. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Here's the socials again, just a reminder. So yeah, follow us on our YouTube channel, follow us on our Facebook page, or our individual Instagrams and our whole Instagram page. Follow me on Twitch, where you'll see me play games usually every afternoon after I get off work. It's usually like Smash and all this other stuff. Smash, Monster Hunter, whatever I get my hands into. I love playing games. And also make sure you follow us on Twitter, and we'll guys keep you updated. Yes, Wednesdays, Saturdays. Say it with me, Bree. This is gonna be our clip.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's say it one more time. We'll put this down for everybody. Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Say it again.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
One more time.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
One more time.
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Nah, for real. Pretty much pick those days so we can cover college football games and stuff that goes off the week. So yeah, check you guys later. Have a nice Sunday. Have a nice Labor Day. Be safe. All safe travels. Eat food with your family. All that good stuff.
Lots of food.
Lots of food. Barbecue. All that good stuff. Peace out.